Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Today we would like to have a discussion regarding aspirasi dan hala diri pendidikan. I am Muhammad Aizuddin bin Suhaimi, a lecturer from IPG Kesah, and today with us we have two fellow teachers. The first one we have Sir Nabil Aiman bin Asrul Effendi, headmaster from SK Melawati, and next one we have Sir Ameer as a lecturer from IPG Bengkel. Okay, so we would like to talk about PPPM, which is Plan Pembangunan Pendidikan Malaysia. Okay, we would like to go to the first shift. The first shift is to provide equal access to quality education of an international standard. So the shift exists because successful schools depends on what students learn, not just memorization. Malaysian students excel in rote learning, but today's economy demands critical thinking and creativity. Yet the IMSS and PISA review struggles in higher order skills. Surveys shows a lack of soft skills desired by employers. Also, education should offer social mobility, but socio-economic status still largely determines success, leaving many behind. So, Sir Ameer, do you have an opinion on this?
Thank you. Personally, I've had one opinion about this. This all about how this thing can increase our students' productivity because of a high performing, which helps students to have a clearer vision.
So I think that's all from you.
Yeah.
We would like to continue for the second shift, which is to ensure every child is proficient in Bahasa Malaysia and English language and is encouraged to learn an additional language. So for this shift, this is due to the fact that Malaysia diverse society naturally fosters students who can speak multiple languages. The current education system performs well in teaching Bahasa Malaysia, with 70% of students achieving good results in exams. However, English proficiency is lacking, with only 28% of students meeting the standards in 2011. This has been a consistent issue, with poor English skills among graduates being a top concern for Malaysian employees since 2006. So, do any of you have a say in this?
Yes, I do. So I think one of the implication about the second shift is that the importance of English and Malay as these two prominent language is a top priority in our education today. So that's simply being that we always have to focus on our language and make sure that we are fluent enough to use both language, just like we have this bilingual skills that are stated in the student aspiration. So yeah.
Okay, so thank you, fellow lecturers. So we would like to go to the third shift, which is develop values-driven Malaysians. Why is this shift here in this post-11 shift? This is due to the fact that today's students confront a wide range of challenges, from environmental degradation to armed conflict. So addressing this demands strong universal values like integrity and compassion and guiding ethical decisions. While global citizenship is vital, maintaining national identity ensures a balanced perspective on one's role. So that's hence why the shift is there. So I think maybe one of you have an opinion on this?
I think I also have my take in the third shift. I strictly believe that every student have the chance to become this amazing people, this amazing human being with such praiseworthy profession, and at the same time can always instill the patriotism and the love of becoming a Malaysian. So I think that is what one of the goal of our PPPM trying to achieve today.
So okay, thank you again. So the next shift is quite interesting for me, I think, because I am as a lecturer of IPG myself. The fourth shift is transform teaching into the profession of choice. So it is because teacher quality significantly impacts students' outcomes worldwide. In Malaysia, effective teaching is vital for the education system success. However, a 2011 study by AKEPT found that only half of lessons engage students effectively. So many rely on passive methods like lectures, hindering high order teaching skills. This is worrisome given that a majority of today's teachers will remain in their roles for the next 20 years. So, can I have any of you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Personally, I think because of this, IPG provide a good career development throughout their lifetime. That's why majority of teachers like to improve in their social skill, improve of how they're teaching, their method of teaching. Okay, next one is I think they collaborate on best practices and hold colleagues accountable for meeting professional standards. So what they do, what they make, and what they teach is on another level of professionalism. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to the panel. So I'll be moving for. I'll continue with the fifth shift, which says ensure high-performing school leaders in every school. So according to this shift, I strictly believe that it simply means that we wanted to produce many amazing principals and headmasters all around public schools, especially in this nowadays. Because not just anyone who is experienced, but also someone who is well educated and also well charismatic in terms of being a leader, and also someone with intelligence. So one of the measures that I can think of is that they talked about having this course for principals, just like how Aminuddin Baki have started this amazing course. So I think that is really important. So any of you guys like to talk about it?
So I think that you as a headmaster yourself can see the few applications which every school will have a high performing principal who is relentless in his or her focus on improving student outcomes, both academic and non-academic. For example, the principal could create support services like counseling or peer mentoring to address non-academic needs and enhance students' overall well-being. They could also implement specialized academic programs like tutoring or workshops to improve performance in key subjects such as math, science or English. So by doing this, both the headmasters and principals and also the students can
know the same thing, right?
Yeah, they can become better both.
Okay. So let's move on to the next shift, which is to empower GPNs, PPDs and school to customize solution based on the needs. This is the sixth shift. So basically, what we are trying to say in this shift is that we wanted these big people to focus on to shaping a holistic education, and also an education that is well reserved and was conducive, that fits every public school, not just in the peninsula of Malaysia, but as well in Sabah and Sarawak. So one of the measures that I like about this one is they talked about having a really good basic infrastructure in the school system, which is not just been in the syllabus but also in the environment as well, which is I think important for our students' education. So anyone?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting topic to discuss about, because when we talk about the all those building thing, what comes up to mind is like I think because of this, it probably enhancing the equivalence of spectrum in our educational system. So literally our student will have more conducive being, so they're like more focused in their class and all of that. So anything to add up? No.
I don't think so.
Okay,
that's good. So let's move on to the seventh shift, which is the need of ICT, or leverage ICT to scale up quality learning across Malaysia. I think this one is not uncommon because everyone have been using online learning and the usage of gadgets, especially computers, to give input and nurture students no matter and wherever they are. So I think that is really important, and I think one of my favorite measures of all the shifts is that they have started to augment online content to share best practices, starting with a video library in 2013. So I think this one is really important because we try to make use of our school library to make sure that we make contents, we try to use the computers, we try to do anything that can make us our
it's a great thing because when we talk about this, it defines a greater variety of more interesting and dynamic content will be available to our students. So it gives a positive impact, positive implication to our students, that because of this, this thing will aid and assist them with a great view of new style of learning, and because of this, they tend to be more adaptive with their own pace, no discriminate on educational thing, right?
Okay, thank you to the panel. So we'll move on to my last shift, which is A shift, which is transform ministry delivery capabilities and capacity. So basically, we've talked about how JPN, PPD, and also the big people be one of those people to control the solution that our education system need. But also, they can also provide other ways in terms of capabilities and capacity. So one of the measures that I like to highlight here is that they've talked about having as much as capable teachers and capable principals, headmasters, and so on. So personnel, in my opinion, this shows that the list of amazing people with profession have the power to control the system and the syllabus of our education, because especially when it comes to young people, they will learn how to mold and nurture this system of education in the ways that our students can cater into. So I think that helps a lot. So
Yeah, I think this one is quite interesting because when this shift implied, educators will have a vast access from the professional development that the government have provided to them. For example, continuous professional development or CPD framework that offers educators a structured approach to ongoing professional growth, fostering lifelong learning and enhancing education quality for students while encouraging a culture of continuous improvement in teaching. Same like what our headmaster said here, so that the students and also the teachers' education will be more upgraded and better. So yeah, that's in my opinion.
okay, that's all for me.
Okay, for the next shift is shift 9. So when we talk about this, partner with parents, community and private sector at scale. When we talk about community and partner with parents, in our mind, confirm it will be PIBG. So when we talk about PIBG will invite to provide input on context of curriculum and teacher quality from 2016. Because of this, PIBG tends to be assisting our educational system, because when we parents and teacher collaboration, we can get a lot of things. So guys, do you have any comment about this?
I do. I like the third measure when it talks about the expand trust code. So maybe you don't see it in the system of public school, but I feel like most boarding school have this one because they take control so much in the non-profit organization. For example, Mara, they have Ansara. So this non-NGO helps in catering the welfare of education, especially post students after Form 5 student, so they can still instill their education and also the connection towards Mara itself. So,
And because of this, this will help to support our children education
yeah,
also, right?
especially in the future generation.
Okay. 10 shift. Next shift is maximize students outcome for every ringgit. So this is all about money.
Yeah.
This will link every program to clear student outcomes and annually rationalize program that have a low impact. When we talk about rationalized program that have low impact, such as do something is out of our syllabus, that will also not maximize our our
it's not so much benefit for the students.
there's so much benefit to our student, right? So do you guys have opinion about this?
Yeah, when we talk about the money, we tend to think more about the fund. So I think the reason why the ministry put this shift is because the ministry will allocate these funds to the priorities set out in the blueprint and away from other lower impact programs like what you stated earlier, and initiatives that will ensure both teachers and principals are not overburdened while they also maximize the benefit for the students. For example, the ministry invests in early childhood education because according to the blueprint, we can see that they prioritize the early childhood education as vital for lifelong learning. So this allocation aims to enhance school readiness, cognitive and socio-emotional development, reduce educational disparities, and yield long-term economic and social benefits. So when the ministry invests in early childhood education, this proven how the 10 shift is functional.
And all of how we fully utilize the money, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So the last shift is increase transparency for direct public account, the ability to do a direct public account. So this just a grading plan. The first one is publish an annual public report on progress against blueprint targets and initiatives starting from the year 2013. And next one is conduct comprehensive stock takes in 2015, 2020 and 2025. Anything to add up about this? Any comment about
I think I want to add some point. I feel like the last shift is more towards the how government works themselves to list out the data, trying to figure out what's wrong with the system in the past years, how to improve academic performance in between students and teachers. So I think it's something that maybe we cannot control, but I feel like our education system today have always done that so much, especially in trying to give out funds, for example, educational funds for those who are in need. So I think that helps a lot.
So it gives a clear engagement for our student and teacher interaction, right?
Yeah.
Furthermore, I think this shift also important for the stakeholders that invest in the Ministry of Education to ensure that MEB get its way to 2035. You know,
Yeah.
because it have 3 ways that and need to be completed by the age
Completed and be upgraded also, right?
So I think I think all of the shifts already been explained, and I think all of us are pretty tired right now.
Yeah.
So I think that's all from us. We are very thankful for your participations. So I think that's all from us.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you everyone.
Thank you everyone.
Bye.